Welcome back to another video. Today I'm talking about Ashura versus Isshiki Otsutsuki. Now, Ashura is the son of Hagoromo Otsutsuki, of course. He was the first one to inherit Hagoromo's powers and become the second Sage of Six Paths in the series, at least canon-wise. Now he's also the first original of Naruto and Hashirama and of any other Ashura reincarnations. Now, he is also plagued by the Kishimoto curse. He does not have the feats to back up anything. We know his abilities by means of Naruto. Of course, he was the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki that we see in the manga. He was also he had the Chusingors via Hagoromo, but he was not as skilled as his brother. Now, of course, in the fights that they had decades on, Indra only had the basic Mangekyo Sharingan. Many of the comments previously, whenever I talked about Indra, will point out saying Indra had to have the EMS to have the full Susanoo, or just had the EMS. The only problem is only Indra's family had access to the Sharingan, because the Uchiha clan is through Indra directly himself. Only Ashura splits into like two different clans, whereas the Uzumaki and the Senju. So they're closely related. They're like cousins. But Indra is only the Uchiha. So only the Uchiha have access to the Sharingan. That's what makes them so special. So if they have any other ones that had the Sharingan during that time, then maybe he has the EMS. But as far as I like to assume, Indra had the basic Sharingan. And on top of this, Ashura with Hagoromo's power was only stated to be able to fight Indra on equal footing. He had to gain that power and fight equal footing on Indra. Now, of course, could you say Ashura was stronger than Indra and Ashura just didn't want to kill Indra? You can of course say that as Ashura did not want to kill his brother, as seen in his reincarnations. I don't really want to kill you, but I might have to if I want to, for real. But I ain't trying to do all of this for real. Like, it be good for me, my bro. As we see that now, since he's plagued by the Kishimoto curse, where he basically has no feats, we can say this: Isshiki himself, right? If it was a normal fight, any time limit, and he was in perfect health, would beat the absolute bricks off of Ashura Otsutsuki, as Ashura just doesn't have any counters towards the shrinking and growing technique that we know of, nor does he have any sight prowess like the Sharingan, Rinnegan, or any of that to even see the rods, the shrinking or the growing technique that Isshiki may throw his way. So he's just at a disadvantage. The power may be the same as he has the Nine-Tails, and possibly could have access to Baryon mode. He just doesn't have the matchup of the rods of the Rinnegan. He doesn't have any sight prowess. That all went to his brother. He doesn't have the skill nor the talent to really compete with Isshiki in that category. Isshiki would win. Now, it would be a high difficulty fight, as Isshiki was able to fight Naruto in this respect, in basically a stronger version of Ashura in Naruto. No, a stronger version of Naruto, and was able. He got the beast break off of him by Baryon mode Naruto. But with Ashura having Baryon mode, is probably the strongest Baryon mode that we would see outside of Minato Baryon mode, of course. Just because he would have that insane chakra pool of being basically Otsutsuki and basically being the grandson of Kaguya. Now, of course, with that, yes, he would lose just because of the sight prowess type matchup. But if he does have access to Baryon mode, being the Nine-Tailed Jinchuriki, I would say Isshiki would still win. If Ishiki's in perfect health, Isshiki would win that fight. But just because Ashura does not have the talent nor the skill to keep up with Isshiki in that category, as far as we know, and since there is no feats backing Ashura up to even compete with Isshiki, as he had to fight Indra, who only had a basic Sharingan at this point of time in battle, through the decades, he would lose. to someone more talented, more powerful, and has a more insanely broken ability. So Ashura will lose this fight. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.